Hey, what's going on, guys? Bflattened here with a brand new video today. Today we're going to be talking about patch 1.3 for March 13th, 2023. This thing is massive, so we're going to go ahead and just go through it as quickly as we can because there is a lot of patch notes to go through. So we're going to go ahead and go through this as quickly as possible. Let's go ahead and start. Like with every season change, your TMR will be soft reset at the beginning of the season. Soft reset means it won't be reduced to 0 or to 1000, which was the starting point, but rather to a middle point between your TMR at the moment and 1000. The formula for those interested in the specifics is 1000 plus season 2 TMR. Following season change 2, the rank redistribution will happen and competitive ranks will be redistributed in accordance with the population that played ranked matches during the previous season. This means the cutoff numbers will change. If you needed 2500 TMR to reach Legend before, you might need to reach 2700 TMR now, depending on how that ranks population and intended population are. This is the first time the system is going to tackle this on its own. They're going to be monitoring very closely. Because there are so many legends, they're basically wanting to reduce the amount of legends this season, is basically what that means. Since there was a delay in the launch of this patch and Season 3 will start 1 week later, we'll be adding 1 extra week at the end of it. This means that Season 3 will last until June 19th. New stuff. New challenge modes are in Nuzlocke mode, random lock, speed run. They have them set in challenge modes. These are separate instances. You do not have to restart. Once you have completed the campaign story at the very start, you'll be able to begin anytime through a very well-known video game code. Use your left thumbstick. You can only have 1 challenge run at a time, but you can end one and start the next one with no restrictions. You will always start from 0. Challenge mode has their own servers and a different save slot, so you don't have to reset different server entirely. You cannot trade during the challenge run. You won't be able to earn Tamer Pass XP during the challenge run due to technical limitations. You can PvP during the challenge run and your Tems won't die, so you can safely enjoy it still. Saipat will exist and be open, but only the resident TemTem will ever appear in there, not the highlighted ones. You can co-op in challenge modes, but there are limitations. You can co-op with someone who's playing the same challenge mode as you. There can't be a tamer level difference of more than 5. For Nuzlocke and Random Lock, you'll need to choose whether to play solo or co-op at the beginning. They have exclusive rewards for each of them. There is a reveal for that if you want to see. We've added some spicy new kudos in relation to beating the challenge modes. Good luck. The doors of Nanto Labs are open. Exchange your Lumas for Luma Drops, a new currency. You'll be rewarded more or less Luma Drops depending on the species, OT, and whether they're soul-bound. You'll be able to use your new Luma Drops in this shop to buy any previously unavailable dyes, items like Tem Card X, and more stuff in the future. New season begins today. Clash of Tamers is a season centered around spirit and fierceness of competition, of working hard to be better, and other epic themes. A new set of cosmetic items to the daily shop pool and weekly premium shop as well. We've added a new exit game button to PS5. We've added all the 15 backer characters for backers with Tears Villager and Dojo Discipline, someone that replaces non-mandatory NPC tamers in some dojos. Improvements, I'm going to be skipping this because these are just all mostly just balance for platforms. So if you want to see your specific platform, just go ahead and click on the link and check it out for yourself. They made some changes to the PvP timer. If they get disconnected from a competitive match, they'll now use the extra time instead of current time. Turns will now last the same as they were for a connected player instead of discounting time and rushing them. The duration of all sent items have doubled, probably because of the challenge modes. And the rest is just fixes. Balance. All ETCs will now have the same chance to appear as a reward in applicable loot pools. So that's layers, that's Koish. Antic Sanctum and High Below have gotten some buffs. All runs of mythical layers will now provide the rewards as if it was the first run of the week, mythical egg included. So that means you can get multiple eggs. All runs of the mythical layers will provide the rewards as if it was the first run. So mythical eggs will now be included multiple times. They will now reward 30% more feathers, cost less Pansuns to 2,000. The price of layer tickets has been reduced too. Layer rewards now have a 118% increased chance of having an ETC and 37% reduced chance of having a trait hack. Thank God. Tamer's Paradise is now going to be getting 30% more feathers for Grit, Draft, and Tem Safari. Ever Shifting Tower gets 20% more feathers. Price of Ever Shifting, Draft Arena, Grit Arena, and Digilayers have been reduced by 1,000 Pansuns. Tem Safari has been reduced by 2,000 Pansuns. PvP required a little tweaking. All weekly and daily PvP challenges will now reward 30% more pan, suns, and feathers. Nice. Tamer Pass XP won't be affected. PvP battles will now reward 30% less pan, suns, and feathers. Tamer Paradise won't be affected. Oh, the challenges will reward 30% more, but PvP battles will now reward 30% less feathers and pan, suns. Okay. PvP battles were way above any other activity in the game, although this is something we want to perpetuate and agree with. The distance to other activities shouldn't be that abysmal. Improving the weeklies will make people more interested and drawn, even if just to complete the challenges, and will be to a appeal. It'll appeal to a different, more casual sector of the PvP players. Cosmetics and stuff, or sorry, all cosmetics and boutiques have now experienced a 25% shop reduction. Bombs, revives, and other items have been cost reduced, probably for the challenge modes. PVE endgame elite kudos, so they're a tad bit easier and more affordable to achieve without losing their elite essence. Weekly challenge that was defeat 6 tamers in the Great Arena has now been changed to 5 tamers. Nala no longer has a Tem with the hypnotic peg. Urini's Voloren now has 500 TVs on its spread. Aoi now has 500 TVs on its spread. Now we're going to go into some Tems. We're already working on Season 4. Our objective for Season 4 is to revisit stall and its lack of interaction. So Zaobian has its speed increased from 51 to 63. Molgu has HP increased from 79 to 82. Stam from 47 to 55. Special defense from 58 to 66. Platypit Water Blade has been removed from its move pool. Nice. Platypit has had its speed increase from 78 back to 82. After testing the changes onto Water Blade and the speed during the previous patch cycle, we want to bring back its lost speed, but we'll still keep Water Blade from it as a fee. The Wallies, Stam has been reduced from 81 to 74, speed 80 to 77, special defense 90 to 81. Toxic Farewell has been removed from its trait, Backhanded has been added to its traits. Wally is one of those TemTems that have been performing really well, a bit too well. We had to adjust it a tad, but we'll give it something in return. A new trait that could offer different playstyle for what we're used to it with it. Tataru now learns Tenderness at level 3 and Scratch at level 1. Interesting. Probably has something to do with the challenge modes. Magmet, its stamina has been increased from 53 to 58. Paharo, Tornado has been added to its pool as an egg technique. Oh god. Paharic has lost Hyperkinetic Strike from its move pool, and it gets Tornado instead. Okay, that makes sense. It's been a staple in Turbo teams for the past season. We have reworked Bully to help it and Stunch take advantage of new situations. Amp's stamina has been increased from 42 to 57. Holy shit. Stunch has had its stamina increased from 62 to 67. Move Blank gets 73 stam from 65. Tental loses Madness buff. Interesting. Nidrasil, speed has been increased from 61 to 66. Attack reduced from 88 to 84. Defense reduced from 80 to 77. Toxic Farewell has been removed from its trait. Phytologist has been added to its trait. It's become one of the TemTem we can consider flexible and almost perfect for idea of a balanced Tem. Introduction to this new trait has some changes to its stats to round up an already interesting Tem. Nice. Rapire has its HP from 55 to 65. Attack increased from 71 to 76. Special defense increased from 47 to 49. Xenoreth has its stamina increased from 45 to 46. Knockback has been added to its move pool. Saku has its attack increase from 66 to 71 and defense from 62 to 68. Oh god. Valash has its defense from 56 to 62, special defense from 56 to 62. Determined has been removed from its trades. Jack of all trades has been added to its trades. Valash is a raid boss, that's a fact. Determined was not helping Valash in any way, so we decided to give it a brand new trait so the players can unlock its raid boss potential from different angles. Towley, Hook Kick has been removed from its move pool. Oshi Dashi has been added to its move pool as an egg move. Owly has its speed increase from 78 to 80. Boomerang has been removed from its pool. Feather Gatling has been added. Arnshi, HP has increased from 50 to 57. Gallus has taken an HP nerf from 79 to 74. Attack has been increased from 77 to 81. Helicopter Kick has been removed from its move pool. Raiken, HP increased from 77 to 79. Stam increased from 49 to 55. Special defense increased from 50 to 54. There is no neutral typing on it. Scarevolt has its attack increase from 57 to 60. Embers has been added to its pool. Hedgen has its stam increase from 43 to 48. Nice. Osukai has its stam increase from 48 to 54. Attack reduced from 95 to 92. Special defense increased from 46 to 45, or 51, sorry. Saipat, stamina has been increased from 42 to 46. Defense has been increased from 55 to 60. Special defense has been increased from 50 to 67. That is really nice. I'm going to be playing a lot of Saipat in my next season, I think. So be prepared to see some Saipat gaming from myself. Tort Knight, stamina has been increased from 52 to 55. Shaolin special attack from 64 to 70. Focus has its defense and special defense increased to 45 and 55 respectively. Golzi has its HP reduced from 76 to 71, and attack from 84 to 80. Mushuk has its HP increased from 67 to 71, attack to 80 from 76, and its special defense to 48 from 43. Magnus, Tenderness is now learned at level 5 and Fire Flame at level 1. Mastion has its HP to 80 from 76, and stamina increased from 62 to 68. Very nice. Garong has its HP reduced from 86 to 81 and defense from 100 to 96. Sandby, HP increased from 71 to 75, special defense from 61 to 64 as an increase. Transient Echo has been added to its move pool. Oh god. Oh no, the new move has been added to Sandby. Here we go. Curry gets Clay Ball added to its move pool. Touring gets its stamina increased to 54, special defense to 57. Roar has been added. Stamina increased of Cerny from 52 to 56, special defense to 50. Voloren has its special defense removed from 96 to 92, and Cold Breeze removed, thank God. Rumper, stamina increased to 50. Valier, HP increased to 60, speed has been increased to 72, and attack reduced to 75. The Waddle, here we go. The Waddle has its speed increased to 65, attack reduced to 75, special defense increased to 57, and it's going to be getting 2 new traits. Tukai gets Aqua Bullet Hell. Tolkien loses HP from 62 to 59, special attack has been reduced from 79 to 75. Two-Vine has its stamina increased to 49 and special defense to 50. Two-Wire has Reset added to its move pool. Oh boy. Pig has its attack increased from 60 to 65, defense reduced from 72 to 69, special defense to 69. Chain Heal has been removed from its move pool. That's honestly not as bad as I was thinking. I thought Pig was going to get like slaughtered, but that was actually not bad at all. Volphy, HP increased to 56, stamina increased to 74. Mawala gets Transient Echo as well. Oh boy. Venks has its attack reduced to 78, defense to 78, special attack to 78, and special defense to 78. Vental has its HP to 60, and it gets Psywave. Jamurian has its stamina increased to 61, and attack increased to 65. Tyrannak loses 2 HP, defense has been reduced by 3, and special defense has been reduced by 4. DNA Extraction loses its very high to, or has been increased from very high to ultra, so the fastest possible in the game. Turbo Attack has its damage increased to 130, and its stamina cost has been reduced to 30. Oh my god. Hologram stamina has been reduced to 10. Cyberclaw damage to 90. Cage stamina cost reduced to 21. Auto Destruction, now it uses the defense of the caster as a multiplier for the total damage of the technique. Token, damage has been increased to 40, stamina cost increased to 12, priority from normal to high. New effect, it applies 1 turn of isolated. Misagi, stamina cost has been increased to 25, target changed from self to any target. It removes all stages on the target. Its synergy has been increased to 25, target changed from self to any target, removes all stages, and adds 2 turn of regen to the target. Wow. Shy Shield stamina increased to 11. Allergic Spread damage has been increased to 80. Oh my god. Stamina cost has been reduced to 20. That's going to be huge for Yggdrasil. Tenderness. Hold turns increased from 0 to 1. Stamina cost has been increased to 13. Attack stage reduced to 2. Heavy Blow, stamina cost has been reduced to 9. Windblade damage has been increased to 67. Oh lord. Spores has been stam reduced to 5. Refresh stam has been reduced to 14. Gust stam cost has been reduced to 19. Gust Synergy stam cost to 19. Trap turns increased to 2. And priority has been reduced from ultra to very high. Lullaby stamina has been reduced to 18. Inner Spirit damage has been reduced to 165 and its stam increased to 32. P-Jab has its stamina cost reduced to 19. Wow. Rage has its stam cost increased to 15. Darkness hold turns to 1. Stam has been reduced to 13. Shelter stam cost has been reduced to 10. Venomous Claws to 50 damage. Stam cost has been reduced to 7. Charcoal Wall stam cost has been reduced to 20 or increased to 23. Sorry. Stampede is damage has increased to 110. Stampede synergy damage to 130. Meteor Swarm damage increased to 85. Sorry. Worm Cuddle has been damage increased to 70. Soul Shout, the stamina cost has been reduced to 27. Nice. Block stam cost has been increased to 23. Madness buff has its stam reduced to 15. Hyperkinetic Strike speed multiplier has been reduced. Great. Kick stam cost has been reduced to 5. Head Ram damage has been reduced to 90. Thank you. Roots has been increased from normal to high prio. Mud Shower damage has been increased to 80. We like that. Diamond Ford stamina has been reduced to 17. Sharpening stamina cost to 16 as a reduction. Sanative Rain hold turns increased from 1 to 2. Stamina cost has been reduced from 20 to 18. Synergy hold turns increased from 1 to 2 and stamina cost reduced to 18. Stam cost for Martial Strike has been increased to 11. Double Kick has been reduced to 23. Pickpocket stam cost to 13, reduced. Knockback damage has been reduced from 160 to 150, and stam cost has been increased from 23 to 28. Beastal Charge damage has been increased from 55 to 75. Stam cost has been reduced from 23 to 18. Rush, the stam cost has been reduced to 18. Savage Suplex stamina has been increased to 29 by 1. Stam cost of Energy Manipulation goes to 15, and the Synergy is also 15. Nagai's Fury damage reduced from 105 to 100, and the Synergy has also gone down by 5 as well, from 135 to 130. Damage has been increased from 35 to 44 in Strangle, and the stamina cost has been increased to 15. Narco Hit has been reduced from 150 to 145 damage, and its stam has been increased from 17 to 20. Glass Blade, the damage has been increased from 32 to 45, and the stam cost has been increased to 6, and its prior is now high. Damage increase of Mineral Hail to 110. Chain Hail, their HP recovery is now 15. Drool, the regen turns have been going to 2, and the immune turns have been reduced to 3. Slime, the stamina cost has been reduced to 10. Toxic Slime, damage has been increased to 80. Chain Lightning, damage has been increased to 60, and the stamina cost reduced to 15. Damage has been increased to Binary Flood to 75. The stamina cost has been reduced to 21. It now applies 2 turns of Seize. Huge. Double Gash, the damage is increased to 60, and its stam cost increased to 9. Turbo Choreography, its synergy, its stam cost has been increased to 24. Gaia, it no longer heals 20% of HP. It now does just 2 turns of regeneration. Lifeful Sap, the stamina has been increased to 26. Crystallized stam cost has been reduced from 21 to 18. New effect, it applies 2 turns of immune. We're almost done. Denigrate damage has been increased to 80. Stamina cost has been reduced to 25. King's Roar, stamina cost has been reduced to 10. Speed stage reduction has now been increased from 1 to 2. Oh my god. Fluid Barrier, stam cost has been increased to 20, and immune turns have been reduced to 2. Ultrasound, exhausted turns have been increased to 2. Toughen stam cost increased to 22. Generify has been increased stam to 17, and the synergy as well. Hook, damage has been reduced from 46 to 40, and the stam cost has increased to 26. Petrify, damage has been increased to 60, and stam cost reduced to 12. Clinch damage improved to 90, and its stam cost reduced to 15. Sandstorm, damage has been increased to 80, stam cost reduced to 23. Lava Wave, damage increased to 95, and its stam has been reduced to 27, along with its synergy. Damage of Shrill Voice increased to 55. Hasty Lunge loses 10 damage to 80. Stam cost has been reduced from 28 to 25, same with its synergy. Tsunami stam cost reduced to 24. Cold turns have been reduced from 3 to 1. Thank you. Cold Breeze damage has increased to 51, and its cold turns have been reduced from 3 to 1. Thank you as well. Ice Stalacite, cold turns reduced from 3 to 2. Toxic Plume has its damage increased to 60, stam cost reduced by 20 down to 23, and hold turns have been increased from 1 to 2. Same with its synergy. Play Ball, stam cost has been increased from 12 to 14, hold turns reduced to 0. Psychic Collaborator, stam cost is reduced to 20. Its damage has been reduced to 165, but its stam cost is now 26. Stone Trench, evasion turns have been reduced from 2 to 1. Sludge Gift, damage has been increased to 60, stam cost to 9, prio is now high. Bark is stam cost to 21. Digital Whip, damage improved to 50, and its prio is now normal. Rainbow Guard, stam cost reduced to 15. Immune turns now have been increased to 3. Slow down stam increased from 12 to 15, same with its synergy. Pollution, stam cost reduced from 26 to 22. Ampere Outburst, stam cost has been reduced by 1 to 14. Time Split, damage increased to 55, stam cost has been reduced from 23 to 18. And Speed Stage Reduction has been increased from 1 to 2. And its Speed Stage Increase has been increased from 1 to 2. Whew, alright, now we're good. Trait, Striking Transmog, now it works once per battle. After triggering it, its defense and special defense get multiplied by 1.5 for the duration. Only once per battle, though. Splitter, new effect when the holder is about to receive a negative status condition via technique, poison burn. They receive 2 turns of Invig. Soft Touch, damage has been reduced from 20% to 12. Bully, the previous effects no longer works. When the holder uses a technique on a 10 with a status condition, the damage of the technique is multiplied by 25. Deceit Aura. The holder no longer loses 50% of its max HP upon entering battle. It's at the start of turn, the holder loses 15% of their max HP instead. Wrecked Farewell, its previous effects no longer works. When the TemTem faints, the TemTem that defeated them loses 10% of their max stam, and they receive a 2-stage reduction of their attack and special attack. Infectious, previous effect no longer works. The trait prevents the regen status condition from being applied on the rivals, and it removes the same status on the rival entering the battle. Rejuvenate, HP has been increased to 10%. Voodoo no longer has its effects working. When the holder applies a negative status condition or stat change or stage change to a rival, the effects of those are applied to the rival. Partner 2. Seppuku, when the holder faints due to recoil or overexert, it applies 4 turns of doom to the rival Tems. Stabmaster damage increase has been reduced from 40 to 35. Myth has been having its damage reduction from damage reduction has been increased from 20% to 22. New effect adds 1 turn of regen after being the target of a toxic technique. Ruminant, previous effects no longer works. When a nature technique is used, the holder of this trait restores 15% of its max stam. Burglar, now it also triggers when the technique used applies the sleep or exhausted status. Now it triggers only once per battle. Friendship no longer works. When the holder and the ally attack the same rival with an offensive technique, the damage of the second technique is increased by 15%. Dreaded Alarm no longer works. Each time a rival gets the alert status, they lose 8% of their max HP. Diffuser, seize turns have been reduced to 2. Voltaic Charge no longer has its effects working. The caster heals 15% of its damage it has done with an offensive technique. Neurotoxins, Doom has been reduced from 4 to 3. It triggers once per battle. Snowstorm, Cold has been reduced from 3 to 2. Toxic Skin, Poison has been reduced from 2 to 1. It also triggers with special techniques. Protective Crystal, the ally has a 10% base reduction of every offensive technique received, whatever its type. New effect, the holder of the trait also receives 20% less damage from Mental, Crystal, and Electric. Intimidator, turn limit has been reduced from 5 to 3. Frightening, turn limit from 5 to 3. Finally, Resistance, or Gears, sorry. Resistance Badge, damage increase goes to 10%. Nut Bar, HP recovery to 5%. Sensei Robe, damage has been reduced to 15. Slingshot technique space power needed has been reduced from 55 to 50. Mom's lunch. The holder now receives 4 turns of seized. Wow. Interesting. First aid kit. HP recovery has been reduced from 25 to 20. And these are all just fixes. So that's going to be everything for the patch. I'm going to go ahead and link this into the description, so feel free to check out your specific platform fixes. This is about a 25-minute recording, so this patch is huge. Let me know what you guys think of all the changes. I'm really excited to see most of the buffs and nerfs out of this patch. There's a couple of them that are kind of questionable, but there's way too much to talk about, so tell me which ones that you guys enjoyed and we'll talk about in the comment section. My name is Bflattened, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care all. Laters.